Well, we made use of for just delivering the information. Maybe the remembering and understanding will be taken care of. Then what about applying, evaluating, and also creating? That can be done in the classroom, and we practiced it during COVID times because the classes they could attend, the students could attend the classes only, 2 or 3 days a week. So such changes. So here what happens is a teacher role changes from just delivering the information. He becomes a coach, a collaborator. And I think often as teachers we often dwell only in the thinking domain. But when we speak of when a teacher becomes a coach, naturally all three domains are taken care of. The affective, cognitive, and also even the psychomotor domain. Because often we have a kind of personalized teaching. And I'm also a consultant of a language lab. And that has been developed into an AI enabled language lab or a language lab. The people are here. And naturally what often we do, that they create an atmosphere where students can pick up language as they picked up their mother tongue. So giving more importance to the acquisition of the language than learning. And I think the ICTs, the latest technologies have also made a stage to pick up language like this. Because the latest perspective on ELT, about ELT is the socio-cognitive perspective where we have the social and also the cognitive phenomenon. The language is often seen as a social and cognitive phenomenon. When it was the structural perspective, language was seen just as the structural phenomenon, and language learning was learning the structures to a certain extent. So things have changed. And what are the changes that have come over to the students? See, the students, from maybe we have a kind of learner-centered education possible with these latest technologies, just because the learning is personalized. Okay, they can learn at their own pace, their own time, and naturally we all know we have different types of students. But I know, maybe the fast learners, the medium learners, and also the slow learners, and often in the classrooms we could cater only to the medium level learners. But in the case of, with the introduction of these technologies, to a certain extent, all these different types of learners can be taken care of, because we often have this, latest technologies catering to different levels. And the changes, I think a lot of responsibilities are shifted to the students too. And we make students self-regulatory, or rather self-regulated learners, self-directed learners, where students have the control over their learning. And many things, especially when it is AI enabled, naturally it becomes very much personalized, and each student can move his own pace. Another important thing is even the teacher roles have changed. See, earlier teachers, often a good teacher may be a person who is very dedicated and considered 4 walls of his classroom his world. But now a good teacher, especially the globalized scenario, is a good teacher is a person who can bring world into the classroom. And how can the teachers bring world into the classroom? Naturally through these latest technologies. But let me remind you one thing. See, after all, using these latest technologies in the classroom is of course a mindset rather than a skill set. It's a mindset. And I would like to remind you one more thing, that use of these latest technologies, whatever it is, we have technologies, a lot of technologies are there in plenty, but using them in the classroom to a certain extent is more than hardware and software, it is the human way. And what is human way? Human way is the individual teacher's ability or capacity to find the right pedagogic solutions of these technologies into their classroom. So it's not just, as we all say, hardware or software. What matters is really the human way, the individual teacher's ability to design their classes, to plan their classes on available technologies. Of course, Mr. Kalyan, Dr. Kalyan have already talked about the digital divide. With all this, I think the next education is going to be digitized, and the digital transformation has already come, and naturally, and everything is going to stay. Okay, the COVID has passed, now we have, from the new normal, we have come to the old normal, but even then, I think what we are practicing during COVID times is going to stay, we are practicing. Okay, so, maybe I'll talk more when if I get a chance.
Thank you, Dr. Verghese. Bite is mightier than the sword, of course. So, in this digital world, we are going to do that. And I'm just sharing one thing that happened in my classroom. Some of these students are here. I was with my student, and I thought they are using ChatGPT, of course. So how to make them use it with creativity? So I told them, okay, this is the topic. You are supposed to access ChatGPT and write your answer. But no answer should be similar to the other one. I thought I was smart, but my students are smarter. What they did, regenerate, and they had different answers through ChatGPT only. So with this, I will just move to Dr. Sandesha, who is there in JNU and trying to just having various methods how to use these technologies in a different way. Over to Sandesha.